Imagine waking up before sunrise in Sri Lanka. The year is 1690. You live on the island's western coast. Your father was a cinnamon peeler, his father before him, and today you'll become one too. Every morning you walk into the forest carrying only a small knife, not to cut down the tree, but to carefully peel away its inner bark, because that's where the real treasure lies. Today, we sprinkle cinnamon into our coffee, desserts and curries without a second thought. But 300 years ago, this little piece of bark was one of the most valuable commodities on Earth. Long before the Dutch arrived, cinnamon was already growing naturally in Sri Lanka. Ancient Egyptians used it in perfumes and embalming. Romans considered it a luxury. Arab traders carried it across the Indian Ocean, keeping its true origin a closely guarded secret for centuries. By the 1600s, European powers desperately wanted control of the world's cinnamon trade. That desire brought the Dutch East India Company to Sri Lanka. When the Dutch defeated the Portuguese along much of the coast, they gained control of the island's greatest natural treasure, cinnamon. For families like our cinnamon peeler, life changed forever. The Dutch expanded trade, built canals to transport goods, and strengthened ports like Galley and Colombo. They introduced detailed land records and left behind parts of the Roman-Dutch legal system that still influence Sri Lanka today. But there was another side to the story. The Dutch East India Company held a monopoly over cinnamon. Many cinnamon peelers were required to supply the company, and their work was tightly regulated. Communities faced taxes, obligations, and strict controls. For some, it brought opportunity. For others, it became a symbol of colonial control. History is rarely just black or white, it's usually both. Today, the Dutch colonial era lives on in unexpected ways. Walk through Galley Fort. Follow the old canals around Colombo and Negombo, look at the architecture. Even Sri Lanka's burger community carry traditions shaped during the Dutch period, adding to the island's rich cultural tapestry. And what about cinnamon itself? Modern science has discovered it contains powerful natural compounds, including cinnamaldehyde, which gives cinnamon its distinctive aroma and flavour. Research suggests it has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties and may help support healthy blood sugar levels. Every time I smell cinnamon, I don't just think about food, I think about the generations of Sri Lankan families whose skilled hands carefully peeled each strip of bark. Families who unknowingly helped shape world history. Sometimes, the smallest things tell the biggest stories. Did you know Sri Lanka was once the world's greatest source of cinnamon? And what other everyday foods have fascinating stories hiding behind them? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for listening.